in the mix on Buffalo's WDAP Radio.
Okay, my career path started way back when I was about 16 years old. My first encounter with radio was at WFO with Brother Ted Johnson and Thurko McCall. I learned from the legends. They taught me just about everything I needed to know about radio. When I was about 16 years old, when I first learned how to drive, I could drive myself over to WFO. And I kind of bugged them so much that they knew me by my first name. And I said, all I want is a job. I come and sweep the floor. And then the opportunity came where Brother Ted Johnson couldn't come in one Sunday, and I happened to sit in for him. And that's how I got started in radio.
1080 AM WUFO, David Allen along with The Light, waking you up in the morning on 1080 AM WUFO, your unity in the community station. David Allen and The Light.
At WFO, I did jazz flavors, I did oldies, and I did midday, and I did morning gospel at WFO. So my career path took many different strides, but I was versed on just about every aspect of it. I learned the industry from program director David Michaels, and again, back then, the industry was totally different from what it is now. You had to really have some type of talent in order to even get in the industry back then. Again, but hard work and dedication played a very important role in it for me. I fell into television just by a mishap. I was doing the midday show over at WFO, and back then it was called BCAM, and I had an opportunity to do something very spectacular. That's when videos started to come about with BET and MTV and all those other platforms came about, and I had an opportunity to do my own show. Basically, I got nominated for Regional Show of the Year by Billboard magazine, and that was a big surprise because I got national attention from a national magazine, and that kind of kick-started my career. That covers a multitude of things because back then when concerts came about, artists came into Buffalo, they knew to look David Allen up. They knew that my name was a household name in the industry. So they made a point to reach out to me even before it even got here. Their record labels contacted me. And they made a point to make sure that I was on their A1 list, for interviews and just to sit down and chit chat with them, which made me feel pretty honored. A local kid from Buffalo hanging out with the major A1 stars. I got pictures with Beyonce, Destiny Child, Tyrese Gibson, all those guys. And when we take the tour, you'll be able to see, anybody in the industry came through here. Well, when I was a young fella, I had a dream that one day I would own my own radio station. Through the grace of God and doing all the proper right things, here I sit in the main control room of WDAP Radio, which is a worldwide online radio station, which our biggest audience is in Brazil, and that tells me that people are still listening. We go reach as far as the UK, Brazil, and probably some parts of Eastern Europe. So I'm very, very proud of what we accomplished. In the beginning, we started out in podcasting, but we outgrew it. Then we had to transition to real radio, which means we stopped podcasting and we went back to doing real live radio shows. Right now, with my wife being at the helm of the company now, because I kind of took a step down and actually a step up to CEO now. I'm no longer the workhorse. My wife is the one that does basically all the work, the day-to-day operations. I'm just a voice now, and she's doing very well. Matter of fact, we've won 3 years in a row best DJ, best. We in the Hall of Fame. We got put in the Hall of Fame for winning best DJs for 3 years in a row, and that's really exciting. I'm really happy for her because she did that on her own, and that tells me that I made the right decision. And we walk day to day. The operation, she goes through it just like any other job she had in her career. She goes through it, programming wise, music wise, setting up interviews, and the whole nine. So she really is acclimated into the industry. Well, again, it goes back to my roots. I always been community oriented way back when I was 14 years old. So I tried to give the little guy an opportunity to play on a major platform. So say for instance, if you were a recording artist and you come to me and say, well, David, listen, I got a CD. I really would like for you to listen to it. And if you can you play it for me? Well, it's not that simple. Right now, the way things are now, you have to have certain material in your CD. And saying that, you have to have the metadata in your CD so the satellite can get it. So we are a reporting radio station now. That means that the industry, ASCAP and BMI, when they play their songs, if you're registered in BMI or ASCAP, you get a check. And that means major kudos to you. That means if you get on a satellite with BDS, you get logged in and your song get played, you get registered. So that's a very big significant factor in radio. So we're very, very proud of that. Yes, we are a reporting radio station, a legitimate reporting radio station, just like WFO, BLK, and all the others. Wow, we go from multitudes of DJs. We got DJs from all over across the world, from Canada, the UK, Caribbean, from the islands, and we reach as far as from California all the way to New York with DJs on the air here. So, and they all bring a special talent and brand of music to the station. So we're really international, and that kind of carries its own weight. Because far and wide, we pound for pound, we can dance with the best of them. This is the Wall of Fame. Starting with Tyrese Gibson. When he first started, he was doing Coca-Cola commercials on the bus. Now he's a major A1 movie star. And I met him in the beginning of his career. And Tyrese Gibson right here. Then we go all the way to Destiny's Child when Beyonce was Beyonce. And I had an opportunity to meet them way back early in their career. And Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, we got boxers, and we got a lot of local artists that came through here as well. And I want to mention that the Limbo Queen, and when she went on her phenomenal journey on the world greatest records, she's one of them right there. She's phenomenal out of Buffalo, and we really applaud her. And then Jay Bella, another local artist. Okay, now we go over to one of my favorite pieces of work, The Quiet Storm, right there. Now, you want to just kind of take an overview of the control room. And this is the actual control room where everything transpires from. When I come on in the morning, I sit in that chair right there and do gospel at sunrise, right here. Now, as we walk into the live room, this is what we consider the live room. And this is where we bring our guests in to do interviews. And also, we transform this room into a room where you can bring a band in here. And as you see, with all the equipment in here, you can do a live studio session in here. And, we, from the drum kit to the guitars, we have it all. So we have like almost a one-stop shopping. And now this room here is considered the production room, where you see everything where we put things together, commercials, video option, and we really get it in. This is really one of the private areas of the studio where we get everything in. And here's a picture with me and Donnie Simpson. Back when we started, we were the only two doing videos. And that's proof right there. When I went to BET, I had an opportunity to sit on the set with them. And that's my career in bus driving in NFPA. Now, if you're interested in getting into radio or want to have a session, or just reach out to us at 716-748-5977, or go on the website dapentertainment.net, and you can get in contact with us, and we will definitely get back in touch with you. And as we always say, we say in the morning, good morning everyone, Buffalo's WDAP Radio. You're listening to Gospel at Sunrise on Buffalo's WDAP Radio. So what do you do after you become part of an industry that probably say, well, you're only gonna last 10 years. I lasted 43 years in an industry that is not kind to everyone. But I had the opportunity to really mainstay in my work ethic and my dedication to my craft brought me to this point. And now I'm getting ready to do my book, The Man Behind the Mic, David Allen. And will be out next year.